pussy wetter, you know that's why you're me. Oh, he likes me better because I'm a bread getter, and bitch, you a bit withered. When we together, we edge forever. Oh, and I don't know why you're crying. I stole your man, I ain't lying, no. No, 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 no. He even gave me a cream pie.
Welcome to the Dollar Bill Show, episode 45. I'm Dollar Bill, and all of the Taylor Swift songs are about me. Even the song Dear John is about me, but it's not what you think. I was also the drummer in Depeche Mode. These kids don't know the difference. They probably think that the White Album is a pile of Adderall on a Frank Ocean CD. I think my brain got fried because I stood too close to the microwave cooking Hot Pockets when I was a teenager, and I would be high, and I mean, not just Hot Pockets, everything, and it's like, I realized it later on in life that, like, I'm literally standing trying to look in the microwave, watching this thing bubble while it's cooking, and that can't be good for your head. I thought I'd take some time today to give some relationship advice, because I have now been basically celibate except for a couple little mistakes. A couple little mistakes over the past 10 years. And I realized that I was attracted to what was hurting me. Like,
it's wet.
The only relationships that I went after was people that I had to chase their love. And if a person wants you to chase them, it's because they're fucked up. They're either narcissistic or they have an avoidant personality. They've been hurt and maybe not dealt with their trauma. They take things, they drink, they smoke things, all to keep from looking at themselves in the mirror. Because if I'm not the problem, then there is no solution. And we all need to work on ourselves. And a person doesn't want to chase you because it's exhausting. I have exhausted myself in relationships and didn't take care of my own needs until I imploded. And I am learning that what a good person wants is a partner who pays attention to their feelings. And I won't settle for anything less than that. And to not have to chase you all the time. To not have to deal with silence when I tell you how I feel. And to be able to work out problems.
The fuck is good pussy, nigga?
And to feel like you care. Like, you don't have to cook, but surprise me with something. Something simple. A cheeseburger, my favorite food, and bring it to me on a plate. Or have somebody else bring it to me on a plate. But don't make me be the one who's working all the time. It's important.
I know me. That's all I'm saying.
And those things that you're worried about, all of those people that you're worried about, and that image that you're putting on for these Instagram followers and stuff like that, I need to feel like I'm not the only one
He's
working.
fucking tired. He's done coming home to your negative shit.
And a real person can tell if you're taking care of yourself or not. Like, doing all of this stuff for Instagram followers and shit like that. Like, a good person can tell if you are mentally and physically healthy, and if you're not on drugs and wasted, and if you are being your true self. And if you can't do that, the best advice I can give you is to pray to Jesus to help you and admit that you are powerless, and there is no book of spells or tarot reader or deck of cards that can fix you and give you clues or help you like God can. And all of that shit's a waste of time and energy. A good life starts with a personal relationship with Jesus. I cannot love you like he can. The most important thing that I've done and the biggest learning experience in my life that I had to face was taking all of that love that I was giving to everyone else, and I started giving that same love to myself in a relationship with God. And for the first time in my life, I'm okay. And if you need a hug, you have to be brave enough to ask for one. Or go find a fucking tree. I've had to do that in the middle of the night. That works too. You can also hug yourself like this too. And it's important, man. There's things that's important. Like, people don't know. Like, I have people fucking give me the ugliest smirks and faces and like something's wrong with me because I'll be in some churchyard in the city with my shoes off or hugging a tree. And it's only to ground myself in the grass, and because you really need that. It's important, if you live in a city too. You can feel it, the water or the trees. It just everything calms down. Your blood pressure drops and everything. It's about having a beautiful life and being honest with yourself. And I know that, like, there's a lot of people hurting, and they probably do just need a hug. And man, that mirror, when you look in that mirror, it can lie to you, that's for sure. When I looked like this right here, and this was not even at my worst, I ended up living in the Jefferson Motel and, like, was so sick from what pills were doing to me that, like, my shit was literally green and I was dying. And the only food that I was eating was from Burger King from the Go Mart gas station. That's all I could drive to was that. And a friend and his family were nice enough to take me into their house and get me to doctors because I could not even do it myself. And they showed up in my time of need like angels. And I'm forever thankful to them and to God for that, because I know that that was more than all of us that was happening. The first thing you have to do is admit that you're powerless. And addictions can come in many, many forms. They don't have to be drugs. I can make anything a drug. When I was at my lowest, I saw, like, I was a dying man. I was going to die. And God showed me, it was whenever, like, I passed out or fell asleep, that, like, this is all light inside of me. This body, this vessel is like a lighthouse, and this light was going to leave and go back to where it came from. And it was all I saw was that overwhelming, blinding white light. And I was a lot sicker than what I looked like, but I sure as hell felt it. When I first got off of drugs with the help, and I had to have the help of other drugs, they would not even take me in any of these rehabs because I was a danger to taking me in, because that's what benzos do to you. And I predict that is going to be the future epidemic, because a lot of people, when they got off of these opiates and stuff, they would start them on those too. And the benzos, I was on opiates too, and I'll be honest, that shit felt like coming off of warm milk fucking compared to this, because it's still lingering around all of these years later, and there's things that I can't do. And I couldn't get off of the ground for a whole month. The first month, I literally laid on my back on the ground. And then the next month, I walked to the end of the street. A month after that, I got in the car and drove to the gas station and got a pack of cigarettes. Time after that, I went to the dollar store and bought some groceries. And it was it's been one step at a time like that. And now I've got over 6 years. And I've got over 5 years off of cigarettes too. And ever since then, it's realizing that like my whole life is literally an addiction, whether it's like food or pornography or chasing after people that don't love me, and then realizing that what I think is love is really lust. Have a good day, everybody. Peace and love.